It's the anniversary of Five Nights at Freddy's, so I think I'm just going to take it easy and play some Five Nights at Freddy's with my friends. Well, never mind. What's up, gamer dudes and gamer gals? Right here, right now, we have the new largest slew of Five Nights at Freddy's news that we have ever received, which is somehow even bigger than the mega Five Nights at Freddy's update that I did last year. So, as always, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a big ol' like and subscribe for more Five Nights at Freddy's updates and theories because, oh boy, we have a lot of stuff to cover. Now, without further ado, let's get started with today's video. First off, happy birthday, Five Nights at Freddy's! Today marks the 5th anniversary of the day Five Nights at Freddy's first released on Steam. A fitting day to announce literally everything you're planning for the next 3 years. It started off pretty small with FiveNightsAtFreddy'sWorld.com finally receiving a fresh coat of paint after being stuck for over a year with the same image. Upon first inspection, it looks like just a number, but if you go ahead and brighten the image, you'll get a few comedic phrases as well as a hint as to what the project is. Probably the worst idea he's ever had. 5 years for this? Are we a joke to you? Stop caring after the dream theory. It's like he doesn't care anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at the sequel to Five Nights at Freddy's 57, Five Nights at Freddy's 58. For those of you who have been sleeping under a rock for the last 3 years, Five Nights at Freddy's 57 was a mini-game in Scott's passion project, Five Nights at Freddy's World, which was sadly lost to the testament of time. Now, however, it seems as though Scott is making a triumphant return with what seems to be a joke game. So I figured that was it. But then, not even an hour later, Scott dropped this bomb on ScottGames.com. It looked like a new game, and lo and behold, if you save the image, it saves as 9. We are looking at the 9th game in the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. So at first glance, we can immediately confirm that we are in a new location with new animatronics in what appears to be early 80s, judging from the classic Vaporwave style. Unlike the other entries, this game takes place in a Freddy-themed super mall with areas such as an arcade, pizza store, cinema, and laser tag. It is definitely the largest location we have ever seen. On stage, we can see Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy respectively in a style of punk rockers from the time period. From this day forward, I'm dubbing them the Punk Animatronics. The first character to the left is Punk Bonnie. Whoa, Nathan, you realize you're editing this on your old laptop, right? You can't do a super in-depth video, otherwise you're going to fry your processor. Alright, more on that later, I promise. If a new game wasn't enough, the upcoming Mega Post thread was finally updated. At the top of it all sits the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which has an estimated release date of 2021, as well as the far overdue announcement that progress was being made. There was also a huge chunk of space where I assume Scott will add news in the near future. Next up on the list is the latest thing we have to look forward to, Five Nights at Freddy's AR. The team at Looking Glass is doing an amazing job. The graphics look fantastic. I'm looking forward to seeing how the finished project comes together. Estimated time of arrival, October 2019. So it goes without saying that we now know the company in charge as well as the progress, which is a fair 70%. Taking all the other projects' progress in consideration, I'm pretty sure this will be the next in line from Five Nights at Freddy's VR. More speculation on that video later. Next up, Scott delays the release of Five Nights at Freddy's Into Madness with an interesting explanation. This game was originally going to be a project that I worked on myself, but now it seems like it might be a future project for Steel Ghoul. 2021 maybe. Right now, however, I'm working on 58. Real quick, let's bounce back to the teaser revealed on Scott Games and the Five Nights at Freddy's World teaser. One thing I forgot to mention is that the font used for both teasers is identical, which isn't common for Scott's teasers. Generally, they all have different fonts. Five Nights at Freddy's 58 was also the only project to not receive a release date, unlike all the other projects in the works. It is for that reason, and the fact that Scott referred to this as his 9th game, that I believe that the teaser is showcasing Five Nights at Freddy's 9. But honestly, we won't know for sure until it is announced. Next up on the list is an update on the console ports. We now have a 70% progress bar as well as an estimated time of release before the end of 2020. Wait, what? I'm pretty sure that's a typo because we're nowhere near 2020 and they're 70% done, just like AR. I'm sure Scott will fix that eventually if people complain enough, just like the clipping in Ultimate Custom Night. Next up is something I've been personally excited for, the AAA Five Nights at Freddy's game. A deal has been signed with Universal to create a AAA multiplayer game. They've had a few setbacks getting started, but hopefully they will get it worked out soon. There were some really cool ideas for it. Estimated time of arrival, 2021. Wait a minute, Universal? There is hope! But seriously, this is awesome news, seeing as Universal is a huge contender in the entertainment industry, apart from Disney. Hopefully they give the franchise the love it deserves. Second to last, we have confirmation that the new book series is complete, done and awaiting publication. Some of these are pretty disturbing. Publication date, spring 2020. I'm really interested to see what these new books bring to the table, because although I've only read one of the original books, I think they are worth looking into. Finally, we have an official announcement of what I'm calling Five Nights at Freddy's Help Still Wanted, the second game from Steel Wool. Estimated time of arrival, 2020. This is the only project that matches the teaser on Scott Games, although it is referred to as the second game, so I don't think Scott would call it the second yet the 9th Five Nights at Freddy's game. But who knows, it could be a game not even listed because it's such an early idea. Grab your tickets and stand by to board the hype train because it's coming in hot. So, that's all the news I have to share with you. Stay tuned for individual videos on a lot of these new projects, as well as the Five Nights at Freddy's Progress Report Part 2 you guys all asked for some reason. Are you excited for a brand new Five Nights at Freddy's game? Is it too early for another Five Nights at Freddy's VR? Share your opinions in the comments below. I'd like to thank all of you for watching, and thank you for selecting Awesomegamerdude, and I'll see you all back here soon. Goodbye for now, and have a fantastic rest of your day.